Most men don't realize they're a slave. You're a slave to your vices. You're a slave to the media. You're a slave to your culture and your conditioning. And I'm going to share with you the most powerful way to cut the chains of slavery. Let's get into it. Hi, my name is Nakula Das, and I am the general of the Semen Retention Army and sex guru for the modern man. Sex either binds you or frees you. And because you don't want to be a slave to your vices, a slave to chasing women all day long, a slave to porn, a slave to the government, a slave to authority, a slave to your culture, often men are slaves to their own insecurity. To cut those ties of slavery, the secret is discipline and self-control. And there is no more powerful discipline in the world than the practice of semen retention. When you gain control over your sexual energy and sexual expression, learning how to direct that energy, think about all of that energy, all of that fuel, think about anything and everything that you would do to get sex. Think about all the things people do to get sex, the amount of money, the effort, the gyms, the food we eat, like so many things to make us healthier, sexier. Why? At the basis of it all, we could tell ourselves all of this fancy story. But let's just cut to the truth. The reality is it's about getting laid. And if you know that and become conscious of it, then you have the power to rise above that, transcend that, and redefine yourself in this world as a leader, as a man of responsibility, as somebody that others will pursue instead of you going out and pursuing everybody else. Semen retention cuts the chains of slavery because it gives you such self-discipline and control that your mind becomes so powerful, so strong, so focused that the entire world could be against you and you'll cut right through them like a laser because you cannot be defeated because you cannot defeat yourself. The reason why so many people are slaves to their own nonsense, especially their own insecurities, is because they haven't conquered their mind. And the answer or the secret to conquering the mind is to unleash your sexual energy and power. This is something that King Solomon knew, the Yellow Emperor of China, the great mystics and saints, Steve Jobs, Mahatma Gandhi, Winston Churchill, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Kanye West, 50 Cent. They all have a practice of regulating their sexual activity to different degrees and levels. And what's common with all of those men? They dominated their niches. They dominated their worlds. They became kings because they've created empires in their own right. And that's not just available for a few. That's available for every single man on the planet who is willing to rise above his basic sexual urges. I'm not saying you never have to have sex again. I'm saying you can have the best sex of your life and become a powerhouse outside of the bedroom by harnessing all of that energy and learning to discipline your mind and focus. So if you're ready to stop being a slave and you're ready to become a leader, then reach out and connect with me. I've got a few different training programs, including the Semen Retention Army, which is growing like crazy because the transformations that are happening inside are just insane. I've got my Powerhouse Man one-on-one training program. You've got the free ejaculation control guide. You can go and get started with that right away today. So don't say you don't have options or you don't know what to do, because I'm giving you options and I've helped thousands of other people create tremendous transformation in their life, and I'll help you do the same. But it's up to you. You got to take action. So go ahead and reach out. I'll see you in the next video.